the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the New Orleans Saints and the Denver Broncos, and it comes...
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The Broncos led by the rookie, quarterback Bo Nix out of Oregon. The rookie, the last of the quarterbacks taken in the first round, number 12 overall. He's been around. He's 24 years old, but the rookie runs it for the Broncos.
I really like this young quarterback, Mike. I think there's a lot of things that he does very well. I mean, the arm talent, it allows you to expand the playbook. His mind, he can process information both quickly.
Oh, no, right at the start, he loses the football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, here's Nix. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and that's going to lead to a 4th down. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. Back deep for the Saints, it's Rashid Shaheed. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Saints coming out, and the veteran leads them. It's their quarterback, Derek Carr, 9 years with the Raiders, now year 2 with the Saints. Greg, for a man who's now 33 years old.
There's no denying he is a passionate and productive NFL quarterback. But as good as he is, Mike, he just hasn't quite found a way to get over the hump to join that upper echelon of elite quarterbacks. He has this big arm. He can sling it all over the field. But that big arm is also what gets him into trouble sometimes. He needs to find that happy medium between taking care of the ball while still being aggressive. And if he can do that, he'll have as good a chance as any to come out on top.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Kamara on the ground. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Carr now. Shaheed with the catch. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now Carr on the bootleg. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Carr working out of the gun. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
That is caught downfield. It's Johnson, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Really nice job here by the tight end, understanding that if you're not open, get open. And if you are open, stay open. He found a nice void in the zone on the backside of the defense, friendly to the quarterback. Nice pickup.
And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it first and goal. Olave is the motion man. This one caught at the 4.
Once the quarterback gets flushed out of the pocket, Mike, he has to make a split-second decision. Does he remain a passer and give his guys time downfield to work open? Or does he turn into a runner, just try to pick up some positive yards with his legs? I think in this case, the extra time paid off. Remained a passer, found an open target downfield, and he's able to get the ball to him for a nice completion.
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. The right side to Olave. The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal. From the shotgun, it's caught. And this will pay off. It is caught. Touchdown, New Orleans.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Blake Groupie comes on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Saints will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Broncos offense going to take over now for the second time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Nix now on 1st and 10. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
19 more on that one, and another first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass, unmask the defense, and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Second and 11. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
They send Sutton in motion. This is intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. Inside the 30. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick six.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for six.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. On comes Blake Grupe for the PAT. He knocks it through. The Saints will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. One quarter in the books. The Saints out on top. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Broncos offense getting ready now to start this second quarter. They're staring at a two-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll go play action with, oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here's Nix to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this second quarter, looking to run away with this one before halftime. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Carr. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And he is going to have the Saints' 1st down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Now Carr. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second down, Carr. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Throwing right, it's taken in. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. On the give, it's Williams. Williams, 1st down, and he's not done. The speed on display. He's in. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Broncos. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Will Lutz now for the PAT. He's got it. The Broncos are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Saints offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll go play action with Carr. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I return to Denver after this. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. To throw is Carr. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Carr. And open downfield, it's Johnson. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a 1st down. To throw, it's Carr. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. It's a give now to Kamara. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's going to be taken down.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
They'll go again here with Kamara. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Now, 2nd down throw from Carr. Intercepted by Pat Surtain.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. And the defense has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
After that fumble recovery, a big opportunity here. 1st and goal. This one is caught by Moreau. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal. Back is Carr. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Saints. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And, Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Groupie now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Saints will take a 21-7 lead. Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throw it. Nix finds his tight end, Dulcich. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcoming everyone to our halftime report. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
All right, Coach, 2nd half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. 3rd quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes the All-Pro returner from last year, Rashid Shaheed. Strong, and he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. The Saints offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. Here's Kamara. Not much there, maybe a yard. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. On the handoff, running left, it's Kamara. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Carr working out of the gun. That's deep for Olave. And he will score. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Groupie able to add the extra point. The Saints will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Left side. That's complete. It's Sutton. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. Off the play fake, here's Nick. The blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And he's not going to get away. They track him down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
The Broncos bringing out their puncher. To return, it's Shaheed. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A run here with Kamara. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Carr now on 2nd down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Carr. He's going to take a shot down the field. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the 3rd, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll run. It's Kamara.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
2nd down and 3. Now, Carr. This one caught at the 4. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
Well, we've seen this time and time again from Alvin Kamara since he came into the league back in 2017. He's been one of the best backs in the passing game since he started, and even though he only played 13 games last.
And he will dive into the end zone. Jamal Williams. Touchdown, Saints. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Saints tack on one more to their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Back onto the... Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Nix. He's got it to the tight end, Dulcich. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here comes Williams on the toss to the right. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the shotgun, here's Nix. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. Special teams out to the field, ready for this punt. As they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And that's going to work out well. Out of bounds, and they mark it in. On 1st and 10, Carr. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get him down up around the 15-yard line. On the ground, it's Kamara. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Carr to throw. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And that one is caught. That is a big gainer for the Saints. That goes for 58.
When he continues to play at this level, Mike, it just makes this team so hard to beat. It's the combination of leading both long, sustained drives and being able to strike in bunches, generate big, explosive plays, primarily through the air. It puts so much pressure on these defenses, and with the way today's game has gone, doesn't look like he has any plans on slowing down.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's a give to Kamara. A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7. And that is incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Carr to throw it on 4th down. That's going to be caught. And he's going to be out of bounds. Clearly shy of the line to gain. And that is going to be a turnover on downs. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. The catch made there by Sutton. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Now, this looks like a design run.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He will air this out. Looking for Sutton.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
On 1st down, Carr. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. Now, 2nd down throw from Carr. Now, he'll air one out, and he'll take it on in. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. They continue to add points, Greg. Very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
groupie now, on for the extra point. The kick is good. The Saints add on to their already sizable lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to get back at it. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Back to throw is Nix. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They'll throw. It's Nix. He connects. It's in the hands of Reynolds. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing. Nix. Finds his tight end, Dulcich. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To throw is Nix. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. 2nd and a yard. Now Nick's going to look to throw. He connects with Mims. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4. Off the play. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it. And that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
Carr now to throw on 1st down. Got it into the hands of Olave. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
They'll run on 1st down with Kamara. Not much to speak of on that one, maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Carr working out of the gun. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Carr. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. The numbers there tell the story. That last completion moves him over 400 yards passing for the game. This crowd hoping for a challenge, and they're going to get their wish. The red flag is on the field. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. First down throw for Carr. This one on target to Olave. And he's going to be out of bounds as the clock will stop. But we're stopped anyway as we've hit the 2-minute warning.
What's the old saying, Mike? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And at this point, there's just really no reason to not just continue to target him. He's been running free all game long, and you can see the numbers. They bear that out. It's evident right from the start that they were going to look his way early and often, and I think it turned out to be a pretty good game plan.
Now, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Carr. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now, they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal. Throwing is Carr. That one taken in. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown Saints. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long. Mike, there's not a lot of ways to break this play down other than saying you get the wide-open target, you have the play you want, you're aggressive going for 2, you just got to catch the ball.
Here's Smith to return it. Oh, yeah. The Broncos offense getting set to get back to work. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Denver 1st down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Throwing is Nix. He's got it to the tight end, Dulcich. Down the left sideline. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10. It's 1st and goal. They'll look to throw again. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Here comes Hill on the return. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. So Chris Olave and the rest of the Saints offense getting ready for their next possession. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. On 1st and 10, Carr. He's going to air this one out. And this one is hauled in. What a grab. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. On comes Blake Krupe for the PAT. He's got it. And the Saints stretch things out even further. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense back onto the field. For their next possession, they'll begin with 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll go play action with Nix. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Demario Davis. New Orleans' 3rd and final timeout. They stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Carr now. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one.
Another really nice throw right there. And as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
Here we go. One final play. And they're going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So that will tie the NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. First done by Sid Luckman with the Bears in 1943. And then Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 1954. We've waited a long time. Now they have company. So this